Okay, so here we have the Roland XV-88 keyboard disassembled. We'll show how to replace keys and the hammer weights. Why don't you take one of the keys off. So this is, if you insert the screwdriver in to spread those a little bit, then it can pop off. Pull the key out, reach in and grab the weight unit, and then check it for cracks. Right there on the front is where they'll display, and then you put, if it needs, a new one back in. It just slides into place, the key slides back on and snaps back up at the top, and you're done. So we discovered this screw hole right here needs to be released through from the screw right here.
From the bottom.
So that is undone from the bottom. Likewise, over here, this screw flange screws in right there and releases from the bottom. We discovered, I'm going to pause this for a second. So this was an important discovery. This metal bracket that came from here does not remove. There are 3 screws underneath that stay in place.
Down to Cliff,
so now this channel right here will go on the back wood, the back of the bottom piece. We'll line these brackets up to the holes they go to, and we'll go to that point. Okay, notice we've got this lined up, just setting on the bottom wood board piece, and this bracket is right there, and we're going to insert the screws while we have everything open and can see that it's working. To focus, and insert the other screw on the other side. And now we'll tighten those. Be right back. Okay, now the side piece is just a little bit tricky. You've got this hole which lines up to that knob, a similar hole here that lines up to the knob right there. Then you've got a hole up here in the front top that lines up to that plastic knob, and then you've got a plastic slot where this screw goes in. So all those need to line up. It may require undoing these screws or these screws and sliding things around to get those to line up. So I'll work on that. Okay, we got the side panels on. It takes a lot of wiggling and jiggling. I did have to remove these little support screws to get enough play. And you just have to wiggle the side panel and shift stuff around until you can get all the little notches in the right holes. Got those on, and then put the little support screws back in. Now the front will go back on. And obviously to take it apart, we'll just reverse all these steps. Okay, now finishing up. We've got the front piece in place. All that's left is to put the screws back in the front and in the back. So to recap, to take it apart to fix it, undo the screws along this back line, undo the screws along the front line. Do not remove these 3 side screws. Do not remove this one yet. That'll come out later. That's the one for the little bracket that holds the top key assembly level.